Services presents KYAD, Know Your Architect/Designer.
So first, very few people know about this. My real name is not Manish.
Okay.
My real name is Balasubramani.
Okay.
I am a South Indian, Tamilian. So that is my official name in my birth certificate. But you know, during those days, during the confusion and everything, you had a situation where people, my mama went and gave the name in the hospital. My another chacha went and gave the name in the registration. So I had 7 names.
Oh.
And it was so complicated that I needed to make an affidavit saying that all these people are me.
Okay.
And finally, Manish was a nickname. It came out of the Balasubramani, the last 4 digit. So it became Manish and it became my nickname.
Okay.
And somehow, I'm doing my architecture and everything. I realized people can probably call me faster when it comes to Manish, because by the time you call me with my full name, I would have been halfway gone.
I just want to give some context to the viewers here. What we are discussing is the space that you're sitting in. It's a beautiful store of roughly about 10,000 square feet, which is in heart of Mumbai. People are watching us from other parts of India also. So it's a space which is crafted and created by Manish sir. He's been a helping hand for us to enhance the entire product line, because we now the compliments that I was speaking about, I'll just put something here in context for you. We have designers who are coming in. We have a good database that we are creating now. Everyone comes in and says, this place looks like a maze to us, and we want to see until the end what is there. And one best thing that you've done for us is the Versace room, that you've kept it closed. Second thing, that compliment that we've got from a very well-known designer is that we have area to see the beauty of that material. Because other places, what happens is, if I have a 5x10 slab, I don't even have 4 steps to go behind and look at the material. I have to go against the wall and see the slab. That is clearly not the case with us, because the entire space is designed. No matter which panel I open, I know that there's enough space for the client to go ahead and visualize things. Another compliment that you've got is something which is, I think that's one of the best things that comes in. The client was stepping out and he forgot that he's on the first floor of the place, and it is something which is there, that he was so awed by this place. He of course was there for another 4-5 hours, but when he was doing the entire selection for his house, but he forgot that he's on the first floor of this place. So that's one compliment.
I got a
I think-
compliment as well
Yeah.
from 2 of my ex-boss who have visited the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know whether I can name them. In
Please,
this.
you can.
So architect Deepak Thakur and architect Nozer Wadia. And it's such a strange thing. I interned with Nozer 21 years ago. And after that, I used to be scared to talk to him. Okay. I used to be, but he's the coolest person.
I know, I
architect
know
ever.
him, so I know, yeah.
And I happened to meet him just 2 months before the store launch at one of the event, and I found him to be in a confused situation there, and I tried to solve it for him. And that is the time I introduced myself, and he did not still remember me. And it's okay. And somehow he happened to come here, and somebody said, I have designed this place. He sent me a message congratulating me. And that was the happiest moment. I remember telling this to Varun and the other partner Sharan, that this is the happiest moment. Nothing can replace this. We personally dislike completely getting influenced by the trend, because trend, can I use this word? Trend is
Perfect.
yeah. I'm not abusing, so that's for all the beep beep beep. So trend is, I feel it's because bell bottoms came, it went. I can still wear a bell bottom now if I want to, right? And it's my personal choice. I still, if you ask me what is my favorite genre of music, it's gangster rap.
Okay.
I still like Tupac Shakur. I still like Dr. Dre. I still love Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Okay.
And why should I change that? Because now the trend is to hear that kind of electronic music or all new names of music that they have created these days. Whatever is soothing to me and I love it, I do that. So on a Friday evening when I'm going back home from office, my car is super loud with all Tupac gangster rapping music, and I go home. And my wife knows by the time I reach my building, she knows she can start hearing. So, I think all of this has got nothing to do with the trend. You like it, you do it, you don't like it, beep, beep.
If your design office could talk, what is the most energetic story or most quirkiest story that your design office would tell?
I'm not an office, I'm a cafe.
And why that?
Because I don't think so office needs to be boring anymore.
Okay.
Why do it when you're going to be there for 8 hours sitting in a desk? Why not have different places for you to sit? And we are not static anymore. We have our tablets, we have our phones, we have our laptops. Move anywhere you want. Why do you have to be that restrictive and be in that cocoon? You know, it's the most annoying years of office designs. So I personally, I try to convince most of my other clients, corporate clients as well. We try to convince them, you know, come out of that shell. Sometimes they even tell us, you know, no, my industry is not this way. I said, every industry, you do eat, breathe, do everything, right? So why the hell you are not supposed to be happy? Why do you want to be in a sad place? So we try to add that quirkiness in even the most serious of the offices that we do.
One advice that you want to give to your fellow designers or the architects that you work with?
Maja no life, enjoy yourself. I mean, don't be serious so much in life, and please de-stress yourself. We are stressed too much in this world, and you know, nothing is going to go anywhere. It's all going to be in that same place. Your clients are going to be there. Nothing is going to collapse. So we are not at war. So relax and do things at your own time.
Manish, how was your experience with KYAD? Because we are now at the end of this podcast. So, what did you feel about the whole
Idea of
idea of
guide.
it? Idea of KYAD?
I found it super interesting, not because for the heck of it I'm telling you on your face, but there are certain things about me which I know of, but because those questions were asked, I could dig back my memory to all that. You know, I went back to that memory lane of Pune initially. Then I went back to my travel destination. I went back to my imaginary workspace by the beach where nobody is there, one coconut tree. So things, they help, you know, build your senses, your ideas and all of that. So I think that's fabulous. I don't know how many times or how many people would probably love to hear this part of the story or this part of our life, which a lot of you probably don't know about. And I think it's necessary. It's not only the probably clients who would want to know us more. We don't get time, you know. Even Varun being the client, I was, you know, asking him, probably he does not know so many things about me. So you know, exactly. So that increases the bond between not only me and him right now as a client, but also me and the audience who are hearing me. So I feel it's a fabulous idea of creating something like this. And I think no more Gyan Batna,
This is what we
because
want to do.
that's we are tired of doing that.
There's
And
too much available. So
yeah. So we
And
did
you've
that.
done it before with other podcasts. I think that's there, or the interviews or other places.
Yeah,
that you've been
exactly.
to.
You know, seminars, lectures, all of that. You know, it's getting boring these days. So I think this is better. You know, where you see this side of the story also.